This is our regular meeting for Monday, April the 14th. We've already did a roll call, and we need to do a roll call on the meeting.
I don't think you have to do another one, just reflect
Okay.
everybody's here.
And we did a pledge of allegiance. So I'm gonna go on to the agenda, approve the agenda. We got a motion.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve the agenda as submitted in our packet.
Okay,
I'll second it.
got a motion and a second. Let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Bass?
Aye.
All right. We got a proclamation as a Child Abuse Prevention Month, and Tess gonna come up and talk. Tess, would you come up, please?
Talk about her right quick. Is that okay with you?
Ma'am?
She's gonna introduce this.
Okay, come on.
I'm gonna introduce all these Tesses.
Okay.
I call them she-ros.
Yeah.
There you go.
She-ros. They go out, call 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody has had the worst thing in the world happen to them. Never happened to them before. They get up out of their bed, they get in their car, and they drive. Now, they not only serve Ware County, they serve 8 other counties, and I'll let Tess tell you how many that is. And they not only do that, then they take the young people, old people too, into the office and talk to them and comfort them and their families. And hopefully there will be a court case, and they will prepare them for that court case. Now, these young ladies that Tess is going to introduce, they do this every day. One of them just had her 20th anniversary in this field. I don't know how they do it. I couldn't do it. It's beyond me. Why are there no heroes? They're welcome, but it's just like a mother's touch. You just got to be there and be comforted. But more importantly, I'm sorry. As important, they have to be ready to tell their story without being traumatized again and again and again. And they work with the law enforcement, the DFACs. The DFACs are she-ros too. Law enforcement, they're heroes and she-ros, and other agencies, and to make sure that they can come out of it positively. And now, yes?
Thank you. I do want to thank Miss Ginger Peebler. If you don't know her, she is a huge advocate for us and child abuse prevention. And so when Miss Ginger asks you to do something, you don't say no. She has a way about her, and and we're very thankful to have her a part of our team, and she has volunteered with us almost as long as we've been in existence, for 28 years. So we are very appreciative to her. And I do want to, as Ms. Ginger said, thank our staff, because they are the real MVPs, and we could not do this without them, and of course without our county and the support that you give us. So I do want to quickly introduce everybody. I'm Tess Aldridge. I'm the Executive Director of Satilla Advocacy Services, and we'll start right here on this row. Miss Carolyn Mobley, she's one of our volunteers. Can you give a wave, Miss Carolyn? Of course, Miss Virginia Peebler. We've got Beth Gibson, Latasha Kirksey. Latasha is, we just celebrated her 20-year anniversary. So wow. She has changed a lot of lives in 20 years, and we are very thankful for her. So thank you, Latasha. One of our board members, Miss Betty Gant, who has been with us a very long time as well. And in the back, we've got Miss Susan Haddock, who is part of she's our Ware Children's Initiative Director and Coordinator, and she makes sure that we are all networking together to provide resources for our kids. And Maggie Santana, she's our community awareness coordinator, and Tori Boatwright, who, she was with DFAX prior, and, she joined our team this year, so, last year, it's 2025 last year. So we wanna, just thank them so much. We have, about 14 members of our staff, 5 volunteers, and 9 board members, and they all play a pivotal role in everything that we do. So, thank you for allowing me to take a few minutes up here. And behalf of our entire community, I want to say thank you so much to our commissioners, our county manager, and everyone here for supporting this initiative and recognizing the importance of preventing child abuse. April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, and this year's theme is Powered by Hope and Strengthened by Prevention. It takes families and communities working in partnership to prevent child abuse and to protect our children. Last year alone, Satilla Advocacy served over 400 cases of child abuse, whether that be physical, sexual, neglect, and witnesses to violence. By raising awareness, it helps to remind everyone that protecting children is something that we all play a very important role in, and that it truly takes all of us. We cannot do this alone. We appreciate our county commissioners for proclaiming April as Child Abuse Prevention Month, and also White Cross Exchange Club for their prevention efforts as well. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for your support.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Ted.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
And our president of the White Cross Exchange Club, Mr. David. Thank you so much, Mr. David Johnson.
I'm gonna take a picture.
You gonna read that?
You wanna read the proclamation?
Jennifer's going.
Okay, who's gonna
I'll
read
read it. Do you want to go ahead and take the picture before we read, or go ahead and?
Yeah.
it? You can?
All right, I think, there you go.
Yeah, he can.
I'm gonna take a picture of a whole group.
Whole group like to come, or just Miss Tess?
Yeah, we'll take a picture with everybody.
All right.
I ain't got my comb.
Tease it up.
20 years.
Go ahead. Come on, Ware.
Trying to throw me over.
No, you're just fine with him, except you.
I'm trying to throw me over.
Yeah.
Set us up, Tess. Everybody just got to slide on.
Y'all get close, get close. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Come on, carry me in the back, I'm taller.
Do you want to hold this?
Look at that, we lost no 2 foot over there. This chairman took up 2 feet.
Now I'm gonna get a couple of my calls that the county's got.
Read it back first.
Oh, she's gonna, well, he's gonna sign it. He's gonna sign it.
Thank you.
You got a good pen now?
Miss Tess, thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, you can go up front, center, did
Proclamation and observance of Child Abuse Prevention Month. Whereas an estimated 558,899 children unique incidents were victims of abuse and neglect in the U.S. in 2022, the most recent year for which there is national data. That's 8 children out of every 1,000. Each year, at least 1 in 7 children experience child abuse in the United States. In 2023, Georgia ranked 37th in the nation for child well-being. Whereas child abuse and neglect are a serious problem affecting every segment of our community, and finding solutions requires input and action for everyone. And whereas our children are our most valuable resources and will shape the future of Waycross and Ware County, and whereas child abuse can have long-term psychological, emotional, and physical effects that have lasting consequences for victims of abuse. And whereas protective factors are conditions that reduce or eliminate risk and promote the social, emotional, and developmental well-being of children. And whereas effective child abuse prevention activities succeeded because of the partnerships created between child welfare professionals, education, health, community, and faith-based organizations, businesses, law enforcement agencies, and families. And whereas communities must make every effort to promote programs and activities that create strong and thriving children and families. And whereas we acknowledge that we must work together as a community to increase awareness about child abuse and contribute to promote the social and emotional well-being of children and families in a safe, stable, and nurturing environment. And whereas prevention remains the best defense for our children and families. Now therefore, Dr. James, Mayor of the City of Waycross, and Elmer Thrift, Chairman of the Ware County Commission, do hereby proclaim April 2025 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in Ware County and urge all citizens to recognize this month by dedicating ourselves to promote the safety and well-being of all children and families, and to recognize the child welfare workforce and allies who work tirelessly to protect our children. And we honor the strength and resilience of adult survivors of child abuse.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay. All righty. Thank you, Tess. All right, we got a Stan Albert. Is Stan here?
He left, Mr. Chairman.
He left?
He talked to me.
Oh, yeah, he said just take him off the thing.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman,
okay.
if I may, and I guess it might have been an oversight on my part, but I thought that whenever we went in the work session that we stated we would move the mooring contract, right-of-way mooring over. And unless I'm looking at the wrong agenda here, I don't see, I
I
got,
thought so, but then I asked them and they said no, so we can.
You didn't take it off, did you?
I did, but we
No,
can.
we didn't say take it off.
yeah, that's
We
what I,
said we'd
We
approve it, but we
sorry.
just wanted to
Yeah.
look at those
Staff
roads.
misunderstood, but that's fine. We'll just have a motion
To
to
add it
amend the
on.
presented agenda to add it back.
Put it, okay,
okay, so,
yeah. So it's still gonna be on there.
okay.
I've still got it pulled up like that.
Oh, I
Just
didn't
add
see it.
on real fast
Okay.
if I need to.
So, Mr. Chairman, if I may at this time, could I offer a motion that we amend the agenda to include the right-of-way mooring
Right.
contract?
Yeah, let's put it back on,
Yeah.
okay.
And approve the
And
agenda
then-
once that change is made.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, all right.
so we need to have
You
another
see the
motion. to
motion
approve
and a
the agenda.
second,
We can just do
need
it
to
all at
vote.
one if that's fine.
Yeah.
and then we'll vote on it.
Where you want that to.
Okay, I hear a motion to amend it, to put it back on.
So moved.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor? Okay,
Who, Mr. Chairman, before we move on, who first that?
Commissioner
Who made the
Burrs-
motion?
Commissioner Burrs,
Burrs.
seconded by Tyndall.
Mr. Burris made it.
Okay.
That'll be added as Q.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and we put it up on the, which one of these are we gonna use now?
The one I just
The
handed.
The one she just gave us.
Huh?
Here, I'll show you.
I got two of them.
It's 2 pages.
Just 2 pages.
This one?
It's 2 pages. It starts here,
Oh, it's
it rolls
got
all the way over.
Okay.
And what we did, let
You
me
got
show
it.
you, is it's gonna be Q right here,
Let's,
right away, mowing.
you can move it down there.
It has to go at the bottom.
Okay.
Right away, mowing contract.
Okay, so what would I?
You go right here, like that.
Put it on yours at the bottom of it. All right. At the bottom.
We'll be down
Got
there.
it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I disagree with it.
All right, approve the minutes. Meeting minutes. I hear a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve meeting minutes Work session, October 14th, 2024. Public hearing, October 14th, 2024. Regular meeting, October 14th, 2024. Special called meeting, October 17th, 2024. Called meeting, November 1st, 2024. Work session, November the 11th, 2024. Public hearing, November 11th, 2024. Regular meeting, November 11th, 2024. Called meeting, January 6th, 2025. Called meeting, February 13th, 2025. And the minutes for the regular meeting, March the 10th, 2025.
Okay,
I second.
you got a motion for them? Now, do I have a
Barry seconded it.
second? Got a second? All right, any discussion on it, on the minutes of the agenda?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I think it's just prudent to say that I wasn't at half of these meetings, so I can't verify whether the minutes are correct or not.
You,
I didn't
okay, yeah,
start
all
on
right.
here till the January
Very
6th
probably.
meeting.
Me too.
Yeah,
So my vote would be half yes,
Half, yeah.
yeah.
you know,
Okay.
so I mean, so I don't know what we need to do in that situation.
Well, I'll say it is a bit of an unusual situation because normally we try to have minutes approved at the following meeting or at least, very soon thereafter. Of course, we were in an unusual situation where we had our county clerk
Yeah.
serving as the interim county manager, which I think resulted in some of the backup. Certainly, I think you all, may, if you desire, you can approve, you can approve it from your position now, but, also understanding that you all were not at that meeting, so if you would feel more comfortable, rather than approving them all at once, we could divide them into, basically two sections where we approve, the first 4 bullet points, which contain all the 2024 meetings, and then Commissioners Tyndall and Cox could choose to abstain from that vote since they were not present. And then we could divide it, the last 3 bullet points, which are all the 2025 meetings, and have everyone participate in that vote, if that would be the desire of the commission.
Okay, all right, we'll do it like that then. I hear a motion to approve the first 4.
Commissioner Lucas, will you revise your motion? Is that agreeable to you to
Yes, ma'am.
first approve all the 2024 minutes that you read out?
Yes, ma'am, I revised my motion to
And-
approve all of 2024 by the 3 in the center.
Okay,
And then 25, add Commissioner Cox and Commissioner Tyndall to that list.
Let's just do the
All right, let's
2024
do a
first. And so do we have a second for the
Motion
motion?
I
on the
second
first
that on the
four.
2024.
and you got a second. Okay, I got a motion and a second on the first 4. Okay? Any discussion on it?
No, sir.
Okay, let's vote on it. Mr. Burris,
Aye.
Mr. Lucas,
Aye.
chair votes aye. Okay,
And we'll reflect the other 2 for the minutes as abstaining as a result of not being on the board at that time.
okay, they was not here, so
They abstain.
it's time, so they abstained from voting. All right,
And now
now we're gonna go to the next 3.
make a motion to approve all January 6th, 25, February 13th, 2025, and the regular meeting on March 10th, 2025.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? If not, let's vote on it. Okay, we'll do them all. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tyndall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. Now, go to agenda item. Ware County Employee Group Health Insurance Renewal. We went through that. I hear a motion on it.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? Anything y'all need to know?
Mr. Chairman, in the motion, we're approving option 1 as presented.
Is that what, John, you want?
Right, so option 1, which was
one.
the option that.
The recommended
The
option.
recommended option, yes.
Okay,
And even though both options were I think one of them was 5.6, the other one's 6% increase.
Right.
Or it might have been a little bit less, but anyways, even though option 1, the recommended option, is slightly higher of an increase, about a point, not even a full point, but a half a point of increase, we were gonna see increase one way or another. And so, and I agree with the gentleman that presented that switching every year is not a good thing for us to do. So sticking with it, paying the 5%, 6% increase is where I feel like we need to be.
Okay. All right, we got a motion and a second. Any discussion, more discussion on it? All right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. Okay, the bid award for, I'm gonna abstain from voting on this item here, and I'm gonna ask Commissioner Cox if he would to take it over
Okay.
and,
Okay, this is a bid award for dirt road paving project to Pascal, North McDonald, Griffin, and Cornelius, to Thrift Brothers for $2,764,725.60. I have a motion.
I make a motion
I'll second it.
that we, accept the bid award for the dirt road paving called Project 2, Pascal, North, McDonald, Griffin, and Cornelius.
I'll second the motion.
Okay. Call for a vote. Do we have any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, just before we move on, I'd like to just say there was a bid opening on March 27th at 11 a.m. and there was two bidders. It was Scruggs Concrete and Thrift Brothers were the two bidders.
Okay, we'll call for a vote. Mr. Byrd?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye.
And then we'll reflect in the minutes that Commissioner Thrift abstained.
okay,
Thank you.
all right. Let's go on to the, okay. Repeal the model soil erosion and sediment control ordinance.
Mr. Chairman, I vote that we, or move that we, repeal the model soil erosion and sediment control ordinance as it was read earlier today.
Okay,
Second.
all right, we got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it?
So this is, my understanding is this is to, it takes the responsibility off the county, puts it into the EPD's hands.
Yes,
And then the EPD will issue the permit from their office in Brunswick. And, it should speed up the whole process whenever we have contractors or developers, needing this, soil erosion sedimentation control permit, should speed up the process.
Yeah.
Right,
And
okay,
also, Mr. Chairman, just to piggyback on what he's saying, and also, right now, we currently don't have anyone in the code department or in that department that has the certification, I guess, for the ILE, ILA.
it's called a level 2 inspector
Right,
certification.
and that.
I mean, level 1B inspector
Right.
certification.
So I think this will help, like Commissioner Tindall said, the developers and contractors, whoever needs this service, it will speed it up for them.
yeah, okay. All right, I got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Now let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, okay. Ordinance D, ordinance 2025-02, amend the Ware County Code to include cryptocurrency.
Mr.
Now, we
Chair.
need to do all, just that one at a time now.
Yes, sir.
This is the public
okay.
hearing, this is your.
Right.
All right,
Mr. Chair, I move that we accept ordinance 2025-02, amend Ware County's code to include cryptocurrency as written and expressed
okay,
by the county manager and
Second.
in the policies.
okay, got a motion and a second, any discussion on it? If not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. All right, E, ordinance of 2025-03, amend the Ware County Code to include solar farm.
Mr. Chairman, I also motion that we approve ordinance 2025-03 to amend the Ware County Code to include solar farms.
I second.
Got a motion and a second, any discussion? All right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. All right, ordinance of 2025 to -04, establish a 30-mile-per-hour speed zone on Neighbors Drive and add to approved radar list.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we accept ordinance 2025-4, establish 30-mile-an-hour speed zone on Neighbors Drive and add it to the approved radar list at the sheriff's office. But I would also like to add that we put out the required needed speed signs on Neighbors Drive.
Okay.
I second that motion.
Got a motion and a second, all right, got any discussion on it? If not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
That's it.
What about you, Sheriff? What'd you vote?
your vote.
Ah. There you go. I thought I did it. Okay. The UGA Extension Office Budget Agreement.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we accept the UGA Extension Office Budget Agreement as presented in the packet and as the young lady stated up here.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? Let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. All right, 8, develop the budget for trapping castor wildlife.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that I think Mr. Larry said it was $10,000 is what you got now in the budget.
I've got 1,500.
I mean, what you started with?
1500.
1,500, whatever y'all gonna decide to increase.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
That's all we got is 1,500?
That's it. And we ain't been getting no beavers either.
We need to move that up.
They got that,
And I would
many as
like
they
to-
got last month, they even, that many of my pasture.
Mr. Chair, I would like to, also add to the minutes, if we could, to raise the $25 amount that we pay them. What would y'all be comfortable with? I would say 35 a tail.
We
I don't
already
know.
paying him
I
35.
think of it, I'd say whatever it is now, that we go up at least $5 more per tail. I don't know if it's 25 or 35, Larry, James, you know?
Would this be a better thing to table it and then let's discuss it so we can come up with a
good round number.
A good number and a budget number that we'll present, so that way, I thought we had talked about tabling it. Was this not one that we set the table? Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways, cause I just don't think we're gonna come up to, everybody's gonna have a different number in mind, and I think we just need to get to the round table and discuss,
Find out what we're paying now.
Right.
yeah, find out exactly what we're paying now, and then go from there. I mean, I feel like we do need to raise it, but we
Yeah, I
gotta
believe
figure out
we're
where
up
we're gonna put it in the
35.
budget.
Okay.
Well, I'll withdraw my motion
Okay.
and let's table it
Table it.
till
Okay.
further
So,
date.
yeah,
Make a motion. to
I
table
move that we table
Table it. Okay.
their request to develop a budget for
And
trapping
I'll
castor
second
wildlife.
his after I withdrew mine.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Table? Aye. Okay. Purchase, okay, IT purchase request, Microsoft Office for countywide staff.
Mr. Chairman, I offer a motion that we, accept this IT purchase request for Microsoft Office for countywide staff.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay,
Second,
is
and I
that
would like to add on that it was $80,000.
80,
and it was
okay.
5 years.
80,000?
Yeah, 80,000, and with the 5-year, lifespan they call it?
Lifespan, which
Yeah.
is basically the warranty on it,
Right.
just the lifespan.
And you say it's gonna come out of the
2023.
2023
two
spots.
Plus, yes, sir.
Plus that,
okay.
All right, and I'll second that.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All right, now, is there any more discussion on it? All right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. All right, amend the Ware County zoning section 706-3, adding subsection C, cryptocurrency, and data mining, and adding subsection D, solar farms, as conditional uses in general industrial districts.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion that we amend Ware County zoning section 706.3, adding subsection C, which is cryptocurrency and data mining, and also adding subsection D, solar farms as conditional uses in general industrial districts.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to say that these next few amendments that we're making is dealing with the solar farms and the cryptocurrency and data mining, that these are all being done preemptively. So that way, if someone comes in, especially on the data mining, someone comes in, wants to put up one of these cryptocurrency data mining units, buildings, whatever you want to call it, that we have the rules in place to be able to, do it right for the community.
Right.
Okay,
And that this in no way says that, doesn't say that we're closing the door to crypto mining, doesn't say we're opening to all crypto mining and that you automatically get a pass. It just says now we got rules for what's got to be done.
you got to jump through our hoop. Okay. All right, any more discussion on it? All right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, amend the Ware County zoning section 707-5, adding section B, cryptocurrency, data mining, and adding section C, solar farms as conditional uses in agriculture districts.
Mr. Chairman, I offer a motion that we amend the Ware County zoning section 707.5 for cryptocurrency and data mining, and in this, and adding section C, solar farms and conditional uses in agricultural districts.
Okay,
I'll second.
got a motion and a second. Any discussion on that? Now, this is saying that they're gonna be used if they're wanting to use them in agricultural.
Says they gotta come before the Board of
Gotta come
Commissioners to
before the
do it.
board, before they can do it. Okay, let's vote on it.
And that's for crypto or
Or
solar.
solar, is that?
Crypto, data, or solar.
Right.
That's both, crypto, data, or solar.
Okay,
Yep.
all right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, now the next one is L. Amend the Ware County zoning Article 3, Section 302-1B by adding definition for cryptocurrency and related digital activities.
Mr. Chairman, I move we amend the Ware County zoning Article 3, Section 302.1B by adding definition for cryptocurrency and related digital activities.
And I second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Okay, is there any discussion on that one? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. All right, M. Amend Ware County zoning Article 4, Section 616, adding setback requirement for cryptocurrency and data mining.
Mr. Chair, I'll move.
Commissioner Lucas, I apologize. Staff noticed one error. It should say section 617. If you'll please reflect that. for the-
617,
I've got a
we got
question.
616 on here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 617, but
617,
I've also got one other question.
okay.
In the information we had earlier, it said Article 6. This says Article 4,
Let's go back and check.
if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which number that
That's,
is.
it should be Article 6.
Should be
Should be
Article
Article
6.
6.
Okay, it says Article 4 here, so let's change that to
BI
Article
should
6.
be on the other side of it.
Right.
Good catch.
I was in a hurry.
No problem. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, we need to change that.
So it should be Article 6, Section 617.
And I copied the
617,
616
okay.
straight from
Now
what
that-
was there.
You want me to reread?
You got your motion, read the motion again. No,
I make a motion that we amend Ware County zoning Article 6, Section 617, adding setback requirements for cryptocurrency and data mining.
Okay, got a second? Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. All right, N, amend the Ware County zoning section 708-B2, adding text, not including requirements of 302-13-E, 3E. I hear a motion.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I move that we amend the Ware County zoning section 706.B2 by adding text not including requirements of 302.13.3E.
Make one correction there. It's 708.
Oh, 708.B2.
7, okay.
I'll
Sorry.
second that.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. All right, I got one more. 0, amend Ware County zoning section 712-2, adding single-wide manufactured homes in the CDD zoning district.
Mr. Chairman, I move we amend the Ware County zoning section 712.2, adding single-wide manufactured homes in the CDD zoning district.
I second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
No.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, P, amend the Ware County zoning article 8 by changing rear setback in R90 district from 35 feet to 25 feet when public water and sewer are available.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we accept or amend Ware County zoning Article 8 by changing rear setback in R90 districts from 35 feet to 25 feet when public water and public sewer are available.
Are available. Okay, did I hear any discussion on this?
Who seconded
Who
that?
seconded that?
Did I get a second?
I'll second that.
You got a second, okay.
I think it's like 2 seconds.
Got a second, okay.
So
Any discussion?
So I just got one question on this. So just make sure we're clear on it, is that if there's water but no sewer, this doesn't apply.
It don't apply.
Okay?
It's gotta have
All right.
both.
It has to be water and sewer on this one. When both are available, this
When
applies.
both are
When only
available,
one is
okay.
available, this doesn't apply.
Correct.
Perfect.
Make sure that's in there.
It
It's
is.
in there. It's right that way.
Did we had a discussion on minutes, though? Yes.
All right. Any more discussion on it? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, okay? Now, right-of-way mowing contract.
Mr. Chairman, I offer motion that we, renew the right-of-way mowing contract in the amount of $372,320, no cents for 1 year.
Okay, what you're gonna do is renew this contract.
Renew it,
Renew it for one more year.
1 year.
Okay.
And for clarification purposes, Mr. Chairman,
Let me
that's
get a second, and then we'll go discussion, okay?
I'll second it as long as
Okay, now any discussion?
the discussion would be that this start in July at our fiscal year and then go through June, correct? Or is it starting right now?
May.
It'll start in May.
It'll start May?
Starts in May.
Was that when we put him in last time?
Yeah.
May 8th. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Then we will start this and
May the 8th.
add to it that May 8th.
Okay,
And that's for 1 year, correct?
Right.
Yes, sir.
okay. Any
And
more
we're
discussion
still on the
on,
discussion phase.
any more discussion?
Yeah, and the chairman, he mentioned something and, got the public works director here about some of what he
Yeah, we
had
got
some
some of
concerns
the
about.
back of the right of ways in some wet areas that has not been done yet.
Okay, and I think, well, maybe he can,
Yeah,
He's running behind on the side boom mower. He, cause you know, we had 2 big storms, and so he's still doing the side boom mowing, that he still owes us on the contract. He owes us Manor Millwood, Swamp Road, Smith Road, Wadley Road, and there might be 1 or 2 more that, you know, he still needs to get. He's aware of
okay.
that.
So what we're gonna do about that, how we're gonna do, we're gonna pay him for last year, then we're gonna ask him to do it again.
Correct.
Next year, he's gonna have to do that twice
He's
then.
have to do that.
So if he runs into the next contract,
right,
he's gonna have to be,
He's-
maybe the first of the year and then the last of the year, he needs to do it again.
Yes, sir. He's well aware of that. He just.
Okay.
my understanding is that he's easy to work with as far as getting him back out or whenever
Yeah,
concern.
Yeah, he's a super easy to work with. I mean, he's done anything we need him to do, come back in areas that, you know, somebody's complaining about, he's hauled a tractor back. I mean, he's super easy to work with, and he knows he's still got that side boom area to finish up on
Yep.
this existing contract.
And he's aware of that, right?
He's aware of that.
Okay.
They did do a good job cleaning up when they picked up the garbage, trash.
They showed
But they need to do that, they got it 3 times, ain't it?
Yeah,
So
I
they
ain't
need to,
got the contract with me, but, you know,
yeah,
It's 3 times.
okay,
Mow it, pick it up 3 times.
all right. Okay, is there any more on it? Discussion, any more discussion? All right, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
And the chair vote aye, okay. Now, we got any manager's comment?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, on your table, I put a list, of highlighted roads for, Palmetto Drive, Dasher Street, Lake Drive, Crystal Street, Bennett Lane, Astoria Road, Lakeview Drive, and Scriven Avenue. These roads are currently being designed by, Coastal Engineering.
Right,
It was approved around last May or April. And, so what I propose is the state is offering a second round LMIG, which is called LAR grant. It has no match, and it's going to be approximately about $1.3 million. So I recommend that for our second round LMIG that we put these roads on there, and that what that will do is that will reduce some of our drive times on our graders to get to these roads, because these roads are right on the edge of the city, all except Astoria.
okay,
So, but only, I think Trevor and I measured, it's what, 700-800 feet of Astoria left, maybe, maybe a little bit more than that, half a mile. That's dirt that we want to get out there, because if not, you go take a grader, you got to go over there, grade it, come back off. It's just taking up time driving.
Now, Astoria is not where they're gonna put those apartments, is it?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Cause I remember we were talking about a road out that way. They were gonna put up a set of apartments, but they wanted us to pave the road.
That fell through. That was Sawdust Trail
Okay.
on Brunswick Highway.
okay, you just need a okay to go ahead and do it, is that correct?
I just want to vote from the commission to, or agreement from the commission to go ahead and do this, so I can submit it and start submitting the, LMIG application.
I'm good with that list.
I'll second
Okay.
it.
Well,
I'm good with it, but now we'll vote it, I mean, when you put it out for bid, go ahead and let them,
It's already been engineered, then we'll get approval from the LMIG first. And then if the, once we get approved from that, then we'll have them put it out for bid.
let the engineer go ahead and bid it. Okay.
Right.
And James, I still want to make sure that whenever we do that Lakeview Drive that goes down to the city's wastewater plant, that we talk with the city about trying to let them cover some of that cost, since it's their wastewater plant that's mainly down there. They've got trucks running down there.
Right.
And, you know, I know we talked about doing surface treatments, just making sure that road is gonna have a lot of heavy truck traffic on it. Whether it be those tanker trucks that go down there or septic tank trucks that go down there. A lot of it's gonna be heavy truck traffic.
That truck will have to do with asphalt and probably a bigger base.
Yeah, yeah, he'll just go,
Yeah, and so, you know, it may be an extra cost on that, but I would like to see if the city would be, up for, you know, putting out some of the money on that street, that section right there, since it is their wastewater plant.
I'll second that.
And that's one of the thing I want to piggyback on what he's saying, that I don't know if we can pull that out or not, that Lakeview, but until we can try to find out from the city if they wanna participate, in it.
Look, we've got some time.
Yeah,
If we don't,
I mean, it's already being engineered, so.
Right, yes, sir.
But I would just like to make sure we talk with the city
Right.
to see if we can
okay,
get them to come off their pocketbook a little bit.
maybe they'll help us.
Thank you for
All
that,
right.
Commissioner Tindall.
Now, any more on that? So you can go ahead then, if everybody agrees to it, you go ahead with it. Okay.
Okay. The other item I have, don't have any paperwork on it as of yet, but I met with, the development director, Jason, and with, Duke, the city manager, and Jason's requesting that the city and the county pave, what's it called, Gus Carl Parkway, that runs from 84 back around to, Glenmore, which is that road that runs beside the health lab and the,
Yeah.
and Ace Hardware. It already has water and sewer, and the roadbed is pretty much there. I think it has to be graded out. But one of the things that I addressed at the meeting was that you know, that if we're going to participate in that, I don't think that we should go curb and gutter. The ditches are there. Curb and gutter is just going to drive up the cost. And you already have a water issue in that area, so we might as well in my opinion, is we do ditches so we can have some absorption area in there if that's what the commission wants. But I don't have a number. It's just something to bring before the board, so they just give y'all an idea that that's being kicked around.
But that's in the city limits, so they probably gonna have to have curb and gutter. Well, I think that's in their paving.
So,
But they probably pay for it though.
well,
We just
that's,
help on it.
they want the county and the city to help, and I didn't hear, the city manager was gonna present it before their board, but I haven't heard what's come up, so.
No, you talking about Gus Carl that goes behind the CDC part, but you're not talking about Gus Carl that goes to the rec center.
No,
Right, no,
turned off
that's
at the
Cecil
health
Brown.
department,
And goes around behind it, goes behind the Ace Hardware.
And my thing is I know you may have an ordinance in the city that says you gotta do curb and gutter, but sometimes you gotta use
Common sense.
common sense as well, and if you channel something, water, it's gonna get there a lot faster. But if you give it a rough surface to flow down, then it will slow it down, and then you can use the ditches of a little bit of retainage.
Yeah.
So, and they've got the right of way there, but you know, it's in their area and it'll be up to them.
Yeah. And I rode it, it's like just a little over half a mile, and you know, it's pretty solid, it's up high, and like Jason was saying, if we use the ditches, you know, that would take a lot of cost of it out, but like I say, if they want the curb and the gutter, then.
They can do it. They want curb and
Yeah,
gutter,
so
let the
it's,
city pay for the curb and gutter.
And it will need to be super paving too. So,
Right.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit, cause they're gonna have heavy trucks, I
Yes,
guess,
sir.
in there.
Be the same thing as doing.
They bidding that other clearing there already.
Yeah, they got.
Saw it was in the paper.
No, I agree, I just.
Okay,
I don't know what they're putting up back there, but.
all right, any more manager comment?
Anyone
That
know?
all
I
you
don't
got?
have any, no, sir.
All right, how about commission comment?
Mr. Chairman, all I'd like to say is, I wanna thank all of our county employees and all our vendors and, volunteers for the first flight event that was held this Saturday. It was a huge success. Appreciate our manager coming out, making comments also. And, also, Mr. John Ratcliffe, I can't say enough about him. He's the one that started this event. This is the 4th year, and, it's been very positive for the kids. Some of them, I mean, there's a lot of kids, a lot of parents out there. There's a cross section of people from the community, and special thanks to Melinda. She worked pretty closely with us on this event, and so I just want to just state that, you know, that it was very successful, and this year was the first time that some kid is gonna get awarded, and they did it through not just a drawing, but had to submit resumes for 16 hours of free flight time. In other words, if they aspiring to be a pilot or something, they get 16 hours of it, free flight time. And, so it was very successful, and, also just wanna ask everyone to remember this Sunday coming up is Easter, a day that we set aside, you know, for our risen Savior. And, so just want everyone to.
Friday's Good Friday.
Friday's Good
Holy
Friday.
Week.
This is Holy Week, and
Holy Week.
last Sunday was Passover, so we just thankful to live in a
Palm
country
Sunday.
where we can celebrate our religious freedom.
Amen.
Amen.
That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Burson. Any more comment?
No, sir.
If not, I hear a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.